there, it's Jody with Century 21 Foothills in Lethbridge, Alberta, with just another topic. Now the topic I'm going to talk about right now is one that I'm kind of a little bit biased on, I have to admit right off the front. So I want to talk about home inspections. Now, for those of you that don't know, I was a home inspector. I was a home inspector from the year 2000 through 2007. I owned and operated Amerispec home inspection. So right off the top there, I've disclosed it. So what is a home inspection? A home inspection is a visual inspection of all the components of a home. So roof, attic insulation, furnace, electrical, and then just a room by room looking for anything and everything that might be of concern to a potential buyer. Now, you can get a home inspection as a seller as well. As a matter of fact, I'm recommending most sellers get a home inspection prior to. Reason being is most buyers are getting it. The only downside to when you get an inspection as a seller, sometimes the buyers don't look at that inspection with every bit of credibility because it was done for the seller. So that's just a word of caution. Always use a reputable company. Of course, I'm going to promote Amerispec home inspections in Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, Calgary. Pillar to Post here in Lethbridge is fantastic. Buyer's Choice is another good one. A Trained Eye. Any one of these companies are fantastic. Home inspections have come a long way since the days of the brother-in-law or father coming in and doing an inspection. These home inspectors are qualified to look at all the components of your house. Now, one of the big questions I get is, when do you get a home inspection? So my advice to anybody is you get the home inspection after you have your condition financing removed. Then you're not spending for that money for something you might not potentially buy. Second of all, at that time you can really dig in, you can get an inspection done and find out, like I said. Now, the other big question is can I use the home inspection as a negotiating tool? Well, the answer is yes and no. Now, most realtors don't like to hear that, or sellers, but really, in all reality, if you have a home inspection done after the fact, now in the contract it'll say that you can have a home inspection for, that you can't identify more than 1% of defects to the home, or you could walk away or renegotiate, or a certain dollar value, or satisfactory to a home buyer. Now, most people don't recommend the satisfactory one. Most everybody goes with the 1%. So what does that mean? So 1% of the cost of the home. So if there's over that percent, then you can choose to walk away, or you can go back and negotiate. So what usually happens is, if you find something big, you go back to the homeowners or the sellers and say, hey, you know what, I found this I wasn't aware of, and it is causing me problems. So that's why I tell all sellers, just disclose up front. If they already know that the roof is no good, if they know the furnace is no good, if they know there's a problem with the home up front, then you can exclude it off of the portion of the home inspection that might be something they can come back on. So that's just a little tip that I always have people tell right off the bat. Ultimately, it comes down to disclosure. Tell people about your home before. It's always better. That way they can't come back and say they didn't know. So once again, I promote home inspections. I think home inspections are a tool for everybody to help reduce risks, as me as a realtor, as the sellers, and of course for buyers to know what their condition of their house is before they buy it. So once again, it's Jody with with Century 21. I'm not with Amerispec anymore, but I'm with Century 21, and I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it has been informative. Thanks for now.